crikey! Let's talk kangaroo mums. G'day, wildlife warriors. Today we're diving headfirst into the incredible world of one of Australia's most iconic animals. I'm talking about the kangaroo. But we're not just looking at any roo, we're shining a spotlight on the absolute champions of the outback, the kangaroo mothers. These Sheilas are some of the most dedicated, tough and loving mums in the entire animal kingdom. They've got a special trick up their sleeve, or should I say, in their pouch, that makes them true wonders of the natural world. It's a story of survival, of incredible love, and of a bond that is just truly, truly beautiful. So grab your hat and let's get ready to explore the life of a kangaroo mum and her little Joey. Have you ever seen a kangaroo hopping through the bush? It's a magnificent sight. The power in those legs, the balance of that tail, it's pure poetry in motion. But the real magic, the absolute heart of the kangaroo family is the mother. She is the provider, the protector and the first home for her tiny baby. She faces the harsh Australian environment, with its scorching sun and dangerous predators, all while carrying her precious cargo with her. Her life is a constant mission to keep her little ones safe and sound. It's a full-time job, and let me tell you, these mums are absolute experts at it. They are the unsung heroes of the grassland. Think about what it takes to be a great mum. It's about warmth, food and safety. A kangaroo mother provides all of this and more in a way that is completely unique. She is a walking, hopping, all-in-one nursery. This isn't just a job for a few weeks. She dedicates months and months of her life to raising her Joey, teaching it everything it needs to know to survive out here in the wild. From the moment that baby is born, her entire world revolves around its well-being. That kind of dedication is something special, something you can see right across the animal kingdom. But the kangaroo does it with a style all her own, so get ready to be absolutely amazed. We're going to journey into the secret life of the kangaroo pouch. We'll see how a baby the size of a jelly bean makes a dangerous trek to safety. We'll learn how these mothers can perform miracles, like producing different kinds of milk for different aged Joeys at the same time. By the end of this, you'll look at every kangaroo you see and think, wow, what an incredible mum. Their story is one of strength and tenderness, a beautiful dance of survival that unfolds every single day across the vast plains of Australia. Crikey, it's going to be a wild ride. Right then, what makes a kangaroo mum so different from, say, a lioness or a mother bear? Well, it all comes down to one incredible piece of anatomy, the pouch. Kangaroos are marsupials, and that word comes from the Latin marsupium, which means purse or pouch. This isn't just a handy pocket for carrying keys and a wallet, folks. This is a highly advanced, super specialized life support system. While other mammals might build a nest or find a den to keep their baby safe, the kangaroo mum carries her home with her wherever she goes. This means she never has to leave her little one behind when she's searching for food and water. This mobile nursery is a game changer for survival in the Australian bush. The environment here can be tough and unpredictable. One minute it's peaceful and the next a dingo could be lurking behind a rock. A mother deer might have to hide her fawn in the grass and hope for the best while she forages. But a kangaroo mum, nope, her baby is tucked in safe and sound, right there with her. She can leap away from danger at a moment's notice, reaching speeds of over 50 kilometers per hour, all while her Joey is securely fastened inside its pouch. It's the ultimate in baby safety technology, designed by nature itself. Another thing that makes these mums true legends is their incredible reproductive system. It's a marvel of biology, truly. A kangaroo mother can be pregnant with one baby, have another developing Joey in her pouch, and be caring for a third older Joey that is already hopping around outside. This is called embryonic diapause. It means she can pause her pregnancy, waiting until conditions are just right before she lets the new embryos start to develop. If there's a drought and not much food, she can wait until the rains come back. This ensures she always has the resources to care for her young. How clever is that? So you see, it's not just one thing that makes them special, it's the whole package. They are perfectly adapted to their environment. The pouch gives them mobility and security. Their unique reproductive ability allows them to manage their family planning according to the weather and food supply. They are strategic, they are tough, and they are incredibly efficient. Other animal mothers are fantastic, no doubt about it, but the kangaroo mum has a set of skills that puts her in a league of her own. She is the ultimate survivor and the ultimate mother, all rolled into one furry, hopping package of absolute brilliance. Now hold on to your hats, because this part of the story is absolutely mind-blowing. When a baby kangaroo, or joey, is born, it's unbelievably tiny. We're talking about the size of a jelly bean or a bumblebee. It's pink, hairless, blind, and its back legs are just little buds. It weighs less than a single gram. You could fit this little tacker on the tip of your finger. It seems so helpless, so fragile. You'd think it wouldn't stand a chance, but this little guy is born with an incredible instinct and a surprising amount of strength in its tiny front arms. Its first mission in life begins the second it is born. The mother kangaroo sits down, licks a path through the fur on her belly, and prepares for the journey. This little jelly bean baby, using only its sense of smell and those surprisingly strong forelimbs, has to make a great trek all by itself. It has to crawl, unassisted, from the birth canal all the way up its mother's furry belly and into the safety of the pouch. This is a journey of about 15 centimeters, which might not sound like much to us, but for a creature that small, it's like climbing a mountain. It's a perilous 3-minute climb, a true test of survival right from the start. This is the joey's first and most important challenge. The mother can't help it on its journey. She can't pick it up and place it in the pouch. The baby has to do it all on its own. It's a powerful example of instinct in the animal kingdom. This tiny, underdeveloped creature knows exactly where it needs to go. It wriggles and pulls its way through a forest of fur, moving ever upwards towards the warm, safe haven it can smell. It's a silent, determined struggle, and the fate of the joey hangs in the balance. If it falls or gets lost, it won't survive. It's a high-stakes adventure from minute one. Once the little champion finally reaches the opening of the pouch, it tumbles inside. But its journey isn't over yet. Inside, it must find one of the 4 teats. It latches onto one, and the teat then swells inside the joey's mouth, locking it firmly in place. This ensures the baby won't accidentally let go as the mother hops around. There, in the darkness and warmth of the pouch attached to its permanent milk supply, the tiny joey can finally rest. It has completed the most dangerous journey of its life and can now focus on the important business of growing big and strong. What a little fighter. Alright, so the little joey has made it. It's inside the pouch. So what exactly is this pouch? Is it just a flap of skin? No way, mate. It's so much more than that. The pouch, or marsupium, is an incredibly complex and sophisticated piece of natural engineering. It's a warm, safe and sterile environment, perfectly designed to be the ultimate nursery. The inside is lined with soft fur to keep the joey cozy, and it's surprisingly clean. The mother kangaroo has strong muscles around the opening of the pouch, allowing her to tighten it up to keep the joey from falling out, even when she's leaping at top speed. The pouch is a self-contained world for the developing joey. It has its own microclimate, staying at a constant warm temperature, just like a human baby's incubator. This is crucial because the newborn joey can't regulate its own body temperature yet. The pouch protects it from the scorching heat of the Australian sun and the cold nights of the desert. It's also a shield against dirt, rain and pesky insects. The mother is very hygienic and regularly cleans the inside of her pouch with her long snout and tongue, making sure it's a pristine environment for her little one. It's a 5-star hotel and a high-security vault all in one. But here's where it gets really clever. The pouch is not just a protective bubble, it's also the kitchen and dining room. Inside, as we know, are the teats that provide all the nutrition the joey needs. The mother's body produces milk that changes in composition as the joey grows. In the early stages, the milk is rich in carbohydrates for quick energy. Later on, as the joey gets bigger and starts to grow fur, the milk becomes richer in fats to help it build up strength. It's like having a personal chef who knows exactly what you need to eat at every stage of your development. It's custom-made nutrition on tap. And what about safety? The pouch is the ultimate panic room. If the mother senses danger, like a dingo or a wedge-tailed eagle, she can tighten those pouch muscles in a split second. This ensures that no matter how fast she has to flee or if she has to fight, her baby is held securely against her body. She can even go for a swim to escape a predator, and the pouch can be sealed up tightly enough to keep the joey dry inside. It's an absolute fortress, a haven of safety in a world full of challenges. This pouch is the secret to the kangaroo's success, a true masterpiece of evolution. Let's take a closer look at life inside this amazing pouch resort. For the first few months, the joey is completely dependent on its mother for everything. It remains permanently attached to the teat, feeding constantly and growing at an astonishing rate. From a tiny pink jelly bean, it slowly starts to transform. Fine fur begins to sprout on its skin, its eyes, which were once sealed shut, begin to open, and its ears start to stand up. It's a slow and steady process, all happening in the secret dark world of the pouch. The joey does nothing but eat, sleep and grow, safe from the outside world. As the joey gets bigger, around 4 to 5 months old, it starts to get a bit more curious. It's now fully furred and looks like a miniature kangaroo. This is when it begins to poke its head out of the pouch for the first time. Imagine that, seeing the world for the very first time from the comfort and safety of your mother's pouch. It can see the grass, the trees, and the other kangaroos in its mob. It's learning about its environment, smelling the air and hearing the sounds of the bush, all while being completely protected. This is a critical learning phase, kind of like a toddler watching the world from a stroller. The mother encourages this curiosity. She will often graze with her head low to the ground, allowing the joey to nibble on blades of grass while still inside the pouch. This is its first taste of solid food. It's how the joey learns what is safe to eat. The mother is its teacher, guiding it through its first experiences. It's a gentle introduction to the life that awaits it outside. The joey will spend more and more time with its head out, observing everything its mother does, from how she interacts with other kangaroos to how she watches for danger. It's an apprenticeship in being a kangaroo. By about 6 to 8 months, the joey is getting pretty big, and the pouch is starting to get a bit crowded. This is when it takes its first wobbly steps outside. At first it stays very close to its mother, ready to dive headfirst back into the pouch at the slightest scare. And I mean headfirst. Sometimes you'll see a mother kangaroo with 2 gangly legs sticking out of her pouch. It's a hilarious sight. The pouch stretches to accommodate the growing joey, but eventually it's time to move out. This gradual process ensures the joey builds up its strength and confidence before facing the world on its own. A kangaroo mother's love isn't just about providing a warm pouch and food. It's a fierce, protective instinct that is truly awe-inspiring. These mums are gentle giants, but if their joey is threatened, they will not hesitate to defend it with everything they've got. A mother kangaroo will stand her ground against predators much larger than herself. She will use her powerful hind legs, which are tipped with a massive, sharp claw, to deliver devastating kicks. She can also use her strong arms and sharp claws to box and grapple with an attacker. She is a formidable fighter when her baby's life is on the line, but they are not just fighters, they are also incredibly clever. A mother kangaroo has a few tricks up her sleeve to outsmart predators. If she's being chased by a dingo, for example, she might lead it on a long chase towards a dam or river. Kangaroos are surprisingly strong swimmers. She will hop into the water and wait for the dingo to follow. If it does, she can use her powerful arms to grab the predator and hold it underwater until it drowns. It's a cunning and incredibly brave tactic to ensure the safety of her joey. It shows you the lengths a mother will go to. Another amazing thing is how they manage their family. As we mentioned, a mother can have joeys of 3 different ages at once. This is a real handful. She might have a tiny newborn attached to one teat, a slightly older joey spending most of its time in the pouch, using a second teat, and an even older joey at foot, who has left the pouch but still comes back to drink from a third teat. And here's the miracle. Her body produces 2 different types of milk at the same time. One teat will produce high carbohydrate milk for the newborn, while another produces high fat milk for the older joey. It's like having 2 different baby formulas on tap, perfectly tailored for each child. In times of extreme danger or drought, a mother might have to make a heartbreaking choice. If she is being pursued by a predator and is exhausted, she may have to sacrifice her joey to save herself. She can relax her pouch muscles, causing the joey to fall out. This might sound cruel, but it's a desperate act of survival. By saving herself, she has the chance to live and have more joeys in the future when conditions are better. It's a brutal reality of life in the wild, but it highlights the incredibly tough decisions these animals have to make to ensure the survival of their species. There comes a time in every young kangaroo's life when the pouch is no longer home. It's just getting too big. Around the age of 10 to 12 months, the joey which is now quite a large and lanky teenager, is permanently out of the pouch. This process is gradual. The mother will start to actively prevent the joey from getting back in, gently pushing it away. The pouch needs to be prepared for the next tiny resident that might be on its way. It's a natural weaning process, teaching the young kangaroo independence. The bond between them is still incredibly strong, but the physical ties are loosening. This young kangaroo, often called a joey at foot, will stick close to its mother for several more months. It follows her everywhere, learning the final lessons of survival. It watches her to learn where to find the best water sources, what plants are good to eat, and how to navigate the complex social structure of the kangaroo mob. The mother's protection is still vital. The young roo is still vulnerable, and her presence keeps potential predators at bay. She is its guide and its guardian angel as it transitions into adulthood, a constant source of comfort and security. The mother-joey bond is beautiful to watch during this time. You can see the deep affection between them. They will groom each other, touch noses, and communicate with soft clicks and grunts. The joey still relies on its mother's milk nursing from the outside. It will nudge her side to get her to stand still so it can drink. This continued nursing provides essential nutrients and strengthens their social bond. This period is all about building the young kangaroo's confidence and skills before it has to face the world completely on its own 2 feet. Finally, the day comes when the young kangaroo is fully independent. It will have grown strong, learned the ways of the bush, and is ready to join the mob as a young adult. The mother's job for this joey is done. But her work is never truly over, as she is likely already raising another baby in her pouch, starting the incredible cycle all over again. She has successfully guided another life into the world, equipping it with the knowledge and strength to survive. It's a testament to her dedication, her patience, and her unwavering love. She is a true hero of the animal world. Crikey, let's fire off some rapid-fire fun facts about these amazing kangaroo mums. Did you know that the gender of a kangaroo is often related to its mother's condition? A mother kangaroo in excellent health is more likely to give birth to a male. Males are bigger and require more resources to raise, so it's a sign that she has plenty of food and energy to spare. If conditions are tougher, she's more likely to have a female, which is a smaller investment of her energy. It's nature's way of balancing the population and making the most of the available resources. How cool is that? Here's another beauty for you. We talked about how a mother cleans her pouch, but it's a constant job. As the joey gets bigger, it starts to go to the toilet inside the pouch. Yikes! So the mother has to regularly stick her whole head in there to lick it clean. It might sound a bit gross to us, but for the kangaroo, it's essential housekeeping. This prevents infections and keeps the pouch a healthy place for the joey to live. It's just another one of the less glamorous but absolutely critical jobs of being a kangaroo mum. Talk about dedication. Have you ever wondered what kangaroos in the group are called? They're called a mob, a troop, or a court. And within that mob, the mothers and their joeys form the core of the social structure. The bond between a mother and her daughter can last for life. Female joeys often stay in the same area where they were born, creating a strong family network of related females. This helps them all look out for each other and their young. It's a real community, a sisterhood of kangaroo mums all working together to keep their families safe. It's all about teamwork. And for my final fun fact, the pouch isn't just for babies. When a mother kangaroo is relaxed and resting, she uses her long tail as a fifth limb, like a tripod, to balance. But sometimes you'll see her just letting her pouch relax and air out. It's a hard-working bit of her body, and it needs a break too. A kangaroo mum's life is a non-stop cycle of caring, cleaning, feeding, and protecting. She is one of the hardest working mothers on the planet, and she does it all with a quiet strength and grace that is just absolutely beautiful to see. So there you have it, folks. From the jelly bean-sized baby making its first perilous climb to the lanky teenager finally taking its own hops in the world, the story of the kangaroo mother is one of absolute wonder. She is a marvel of evolution, perfectly designed for the challenges of the Australian outback. Her pouch is more than just a pocket. It is a portable nursery, a mobile fortress, and a life support system that gives her baby the best possible start in life. It's a symbol of safety, warmth, and a mother's unending love. It's just beautiful. What can we learn from these incredible animals? We can learn about dedication, A kangaroo mum dedicates almost 2 years of her life to each joey, from pregnancy through to its independence. We can learn about resilience. She faces droughts, predators, and a harsh environment, and still, she finds a way to raise her young. She is tough, she's clever, and she is endlessly resourceful. She teaches us that a mother's love is a powerful force, a driving instinct that can overcome incredible obstacles. They are true survivors, and they are masters of motherhood. Every time you see a kangaroo now, I hope you see more than just a hopping animal. I hope you see the story behind the pouch. Think of the tiny, fragile life that grew within it. Think of the mother's constant vigilance, her fierce protection, and her incredible biological gifts that allow her to perform such miracles. These animals are a national treasure, a living symbol of the unique and wonderful wildlife that Australia has to offer. They remind us of the intricate and beautiful connections that exist in the natural world, the powerful bonds that tie a mother to her child. They are, without a doubt, some of the most bonzer, brilliant and beautiful mums on the entire planet. They are nature's pouch protectors, the champions of the outback. Their story is a celebration of life itself, a reminder of the strength and tenderness that can be found in the wild heart of Australia. We must always work to protect these magnificent creatures and the habitats they call home, so that for generations to come, people can continue to be inspired by the truly amazing kangaroo mum. What a beauty!